Hello, welcome to the first training, and then in this video I'll be teaching you how to design a professional certificate using your Android phone. And guess what, it's gonna be interesting. So without much ado, let's get started. But if you want to design a professional certificate, there are some things you have to note. Number one, your certificate must not be too clumsy. It should be a simple certificate, that is, people will be able to see the information you are actually projecting. And also color, you don't need too much color whenever you are designing a professional certificate. And then the other thing that you need is the name, and then the logo, and then that's all. So follow this tutorial, follow this step, and then after this tutorial try to design 2 or 3 professional certificate, and then you are going to send it to me, and then I will cross check to see how you are progressing. Now let's get started. You make sure that you firstly change the image size of the window in the Pixellab. So how do you do that? You just click on this 3 dotted button, and then you click on image size, and then you change the image size to 1250. Then you change it to 1024, and then you click on OK. Now you have to import a certificate border. A certificate border makes your certificate looks very beautiful. I will teach you, I will show you where you can download many certificate border if you don't want to use one for probably many clients. So click on this plus sign, and then you click on from gallery. Of course, I will send the certificate border to you so that you can make use of it. So now you can go to your WhatsApp. When you come to this page, click on this dotted line, click on the name of your phone. So and then you go to WhatsApp. So once you go to WhatsApp, you will see the image there. But I downloaded the image, so I will go to download, and then I will import the image. So you can also do the same at your site. So click on the image, and then you will see that the image has been imported to Pixellab. So what you have to do is to click on this mark button is as a sign of OK. So now you make sure you increase the size of the border. So how do you do that? Just, you see at this edge here, you just try to magnify it. Make sure you magnify it here, and then this is how to do that. And then you can try to adjust it by touching the image here, and then you try to adjust it very well to your own suit. So now there is something they call locking in Pixellab. If you don't lock in Pixellab, you might commit an error, and then you might move the image. So if you lock, then your image will not be moved. So how do you lock? Just click on this sign here that look like a drop down arrow. Click on it, and then you will see a drop box that open. Then you click on lock. So now whatever you are doing, you will see that you will not be able to touch it again. So now we want to input our first text. So how do you input the text? You will see something like A, so that's where you can input the text. So click on A, and then you will see text and quote. Well, if you click on quote, you will see numerous you will see numerous quotes. You will see numerous quotes that are in there. So we are not making use of quotes. So you click on text, and then once you click on text, because of the certificate border you see, you will not be able to see it. Just look at the top of the border. You will see something they put there that actually comes in new text. So click on edit, and then you'll be able to edit your text. So now I want to type certificate. Just type certificate. So once you type certificate, and then you click on OK. So now there are different ways in which you can drag your object into Pixellab. So I will show you the simple way in which you can do that. So how do you do that? Now you click on the next shape that is beside the letter. So click on it, and then you try to swipe. Okay, you click on letter A again, so come to position. Now this is where you can move your text. Now you will see the text that goes to the left, you see the text that goes to the right, to the top, and then to the bottom. So now what you will do is just click on the right. You see that the text is actually moving. Now you want to bring it down, then you should bring it down, but you could see that as you are bringing it down, you can now see the image again. So what you just have to do is click on mark, and then we want to change the color of the text. So how do you change the color of the text? You will see various options in here that you can. We are going to touch everything now. Just swipe, you will see color, and then we want to change the color to something like this. Yeah, okay, this one is kind of let's use this. So we are using a yellowish color, so click on it. You see that I can see at least a little bit. So now we want to change the font size. You know, font size plays an important role whenever you are designing a graphics. It makes your work look sweeter and better. So how do you change the font size? Just swipe again. You know, we are still at that A side, and then you swipe, and then you see something that is called font. So once you click on font, you will see numerous fonts that you can use. So Pixellab have different fonts you can use. So we want to use something that is very, very bold, so that people will be able to see what you are doing. So now we are using Amaranth Bold. So just click on Amaranth Bold, and then you click on OK. Now you can see that it's kind of it comes out very well. So now we want to increase the font, the size of the font. So how do you increase the size of the font? So come to size, and then you click on the size, and then you can actually drag this to the top to see, and then you can use your plus to make it bigger, and then use your minus to make it smaller. So let's change this to 37. So we are changing this to 37, and then you click on OK. Now we want to centralize this, and then there is an option to do that in Pixellab. So how do you centralize? You know, click on relative position. Now you will see 1 2 3 4 5 6 dotted this thing. If you click on the first one, it means align to the left automatically. If you click to this, that means align to the center. It fits in automatically instead of you to be wasting time. So if you click on it, you see that the thing will go on perfectly. So you click on OK. So once you are done with that, well, do not worry about the text. Well, you can actually change the color anyway. Okay, you can change the color if you are not satisfied with the color, but for me, the concept I want to use is I want the color to actually fit the part, the background border. So that is the concept I want to use. However, you can do your settings anytime, any day. But now let's continue. So now come to, now I want to copy. You know, instead of going to text again and then you kind of edit, we want to make use of the font size we are using. You don't need to use more than 2 fonts whenever you are designing graphics. So just stick to 1 font, and then we are good to go. Now the image is already, the text has been clicked. Just click on copy, and then you will see that another text has come, and then you click on edit, and then you can easily edit. Just type off completion. So once you type, you press on OK, and then you can make use of this of a position. So you try to position it down. Now actually there is a shortcut for it. If you don't want to be using this, you can make use of relative position, and then you use the position later. Now let's use relative position. Now we want to use the middle one that is at it down. So click on it, you see that it comes down, and then we will use the position to do what? To adjust it very well. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I believe so. You try to fix it very well so that it will make sense. So you can actually reduce the font size. Now for that certificate, well, I can reduce the font size, but I think it's still kind of okay because certificate doesn't really need much design like that. People should see what you are actually, designing. So now let's continue. Now once you are done, you press on OK. You see that we are actually designing is going better. So now we want to copy again. Just come here. You make sure the text is being clicked. Now for an example, if you want to click a particular text, click on this place and then you click on the name. You see certificate, just click on it. It has been clicked. And if you want to return, you press this place and press it again. So now I click on copy, then another one will appear. So now you click on what? You click on edit. So I will delete this and then I will type this is to certify. This is to certify. This is to certify that. So you click on OK. So you use your relative position to at least bring it down. Then you use your position to adjust. So now we'll definitely reduce. This is to certify. We are going to reduce the font size. So you come to size and then you will reduce it to like to 25, and then we are going to change the font's color. We are going to change it to black. So come to color and then you click on black. So and then come back to position and then you try to fix it to the middle. Then you use your relative position to just fix it automatically, and then here it is there. So now this is to certify that, and then we make use of 27. So now we are going to type again. Click on this is to certify that, and then you swipe to the left and then you click on copy. So now click on edit and then you type the type of training the person is into. So this is to certify that dash that we don't need that has completed 3 weeks course in graphic design 2021 at okay, let's use this name. Let's use Educom Computers Academy. So once you are done, then you click on OK. So now we are going to do some editing in here so that to make it very interesting. So now what we have to do is come to relative position and then you bring it down, and then come to position again and try to bring it down before, so that we'll be able to edit it very well. So now we want to align this to center. The reason why this software is very interesting is because number one, it is free, and then there are numerous options in here. So just swipe and then you come to align. You will see something. You see, can you see align? Now click on the these 3 dots. This one is left alignment, the middle one is middle alignment, and then the one at the right is right alignment. Now click on the middle and then you see something. You see it has been aligned to the left. Now we want to decrease the size, so click on it and then try to decrease. So we are going to decrease. So we are going to position it. So we try to position it very well. Oh, I made a mistake here. Instead of as I wrote gas. So I'm going to complete that. I'm going to correct that rather. So now if you want to correct that, how do you do that on Pixellab? Now it's very simple. Come back to edit again and then you will see it here. So you can easily correct whatever you want to correct. So it requires patience. So if you don't understand this, I want you to watch this tutorial over and over and over again, and then you are going to design your own, and then you are going to send it to me, and then I'm going to assess you so that you see maybe you are really improving. So you see, just fix it very well, and then I'm trying to put it down so that, because I'm still going to input the name, so I'm still going to input the name. So now it remains probably the you might now logo. The logo of the company is very important. There are some certificate that doesn't input their logo. So if you have your own logo, you can actually put it there, or you collect the work from somebody and the company have their logo, request for their logo, and then you design it for them also. But before we import the logo, we are going to input a line. So now how do you do that in Pixellab? So you come to shape. Now if you want to come to shape, you see we have 1 2 3 4 5 faces in here. So just click on the third faces, and then you will see something shape. Now once you click on shape, you will see something in here that actually comes. So we want to decrease this shape. So this is how to decrease. Just decrease it here, and then we want to change the color to black. So just swipe up, you click on color, and then you click on black. Can you see? And then you click on OK. So now we use positioning to position it very well. So we are taking it to the top, so that's where we are going to input the name. It don't be too big. So you see, I fix it very well, and then yeah, it is. So now I want to input the name of the training. So how do you do that? You can now click on certificate again, and then you click on copy. Or once again, you have to be very important. Anytime you make mistake, now let's say I made mistake, I move this certificate to this place. How do I do that? There is a way. They call it undo. So you can see something at this menu here. So click on it, and then you see that it will go back to it. And also there is something I did not tell you. Saving like this, I did not save. Now in Pixellab, if you don't save, and then probably your phone went down, or you exit Pixellab, I'm sorry, you will not see your work again. Whenever you are working on Pixellab, please make sure you save. It has happened to me several times. So how do you save on Pixellab? Now it's as you will see the top icon that is in Pixellab. You will see plus, and then you will see something like memory card. So that is where you will see. Just click on it, and then you will see save as project. So click on save as project, and then the project name you type certificate work. So please, you make sure you save your work. Okay, so now we want to copy another one. So I click on copy, and then I click on edit, and then let's type the name. So we'll be using okay, the name. Let me just suggest the name. I'll be using Sunday Edward. Now I click on OK, and then I want to use relative position to bring it down now, and then I will use position to actually click on position. So I use position to move it, and then I bring it in here, I fix it in here. Now there are some graphic designers, certificate designer that use normal name like this, so that people will be able to see it. And then there are some that will use something like now there's some designer that will use something, like this. So you can actually leave it like this, but I don't want to use something like this. I want to change the font. So you see what I want to do. I come to font, and then I want to choose. I'll be choosing at this fancy type, I click on this and then I click on OK. Oh, no, I don't like the name, so I Ctrl Z again. I think I'm okay with this. I'll be going with this design. So we are still going. Now we want to go to the last part. Is the place where we put the name and then the date. So now let's click. Now I want to click on the line. So I click on this place and then I click on this line. So I click back. I click this one back. So I can I click on. I want to copy. I click on this and then I click on copy. So I can easily use relative position to bring it down. And then I will use position to bring it again so that I'll fit it to where I needed to fit it. So I want to decrease this line. So at this very side, I just decrease the edge. You see, and then I want to fixing it like this. So once I'm satisfied again, I will copy this again. I click on copy. Like I said, this tutorial is well scripted. So if you don't understand, please watch this again and definitely you are going to thank me. So click on copy and then come to relative position, click down and then come to position so as to move it. So you need persistence, you need patience so that you'll be able to understand this better. Then so here it is. Now I want to type date and then the signature. Now click on this, as completed. I want to copy that one. Make sure you click on copy. So if you copy, you are going to see it at the top bar here. So click on copy and then you see it's there, and then you click on edit. So once you click on edit, delete this, and then once you delete, then you type dates and then you click on OK. So you can actually use your hand to drag it, but sometimes it will the font will change. So in order to save you from that mistake, that's how you can use it. So come to position, so bring it down and then you place it under. So bring it up. You see, just fix it to the middle. So now I want to copy again. I come here, I click on copy. So it's there. So swipe to the left. I click on edit and then I type signature. So I click on OK. So you use your relative. Now this is it. You can actually click on it and then you drag it, but you see it's very tiny. My hand cannot reach it. That's why you should make use of this relative position. You see, relative position, and then you use position to move it. And can you see that this is a very nice certificate, professional certificate for the matter. Now the last part is to bring in a certificate ribbon. You can put the certificate ribbon at the center here, but we are putting the certificate ribbon at the edge here. So I've already sent it to you through WhatsApp. So click on the plus sign and then click on gallery, and then you go to WhatsApp and then you click on it. So this is a certificate ribbon, and then you click on OK. So you reduce it and then you place it. You can place it to the left, you can place it to the right. So I'm placing it to the left, so do not make it too big. make it too big, and then here it is. This is a professional certificate. So now you can print this certificate. You can go to any printing center. After you convert it to image, you can print it anywhere, and the color, the size will come out beautifully. So now, how do you export this as an image so that people will be able to see what you have designed? So you click on this three dotted line, and then you click on export image. Can you see it here? So click on it. So once you click on export image, you will see different options. So come to quality. So we want to change the quality to ultra. You see ultra. After medium we have high, after high we have very high. Ultra is the highest compression, so that it will look very shiny. So click on ultra, and then you click on save to gallery. So you make sure whenever you are using this software, the best thing is to off your internet connection, because they have an hard. So you see it's rendering the image and saving the image. So once it loads finish, your certificate will be ready. So now here it is. So you can easily come to your image. So I want to go to my phone here, and then I want to come to file. So come into file manager, and then I want to view the image. So here is the image. This is a beautiful professional certificate, and then you can have a copy of this. Just change the name, you go and print, and this is how you can make use of your phone to design a professional certificate. So there is another one I'm going to teach you, and then I will teach you how you can design it online. So stay tuned.